When we were in Trinidad, last night in Trinidad, it was a lot colder than when we were in Flagstaff, even though it was the same temperature. I think the reason is because it was windier in Trinidad, and therefore it was just pushing through the tent, because we didn't have the rain fly on, and so it was crazy cold, and it was like uncomfortably, couldn't sleep that well. But last night, it was actually pretty nice. We didn't have the rain fly on. If we had the rain fly on, it might have been warmer, but it was actually pretty nice. If that makes any sense. So this is the kind of stuff you just throw it all together and you cook it all up. That's like my favorite stuff to eat. My favorite thing though is fried rice.
We're doing that tonight.
You can make rice?
Watch this show. Yeah, it's good. We're doing that tonight.
Alright. Breakfast burritos was actually the thing I ate mainly every single day when I was in track and field, when I was a D1 All-American. So, are they bad for you? Maybe, maybe not.
What's up? It's day 12, something like that. 11, 13, 12. What's today's date? 11th?
It's the 11th.
So then we started on the 29th, 30th, plus 11. It's 13. It's day 13.
Is it? It's 13.
All right, it's day 13. We are at Woody Mountain Campground in Flagstaff, Arizona. Hanging out with Aaron and his crew. We just got in last night, set up camp. We just had some breakfast, and today I need to work on the Jeep again. About to set up a tarp. I'm gonna back onto it, get the CV joint off, and get the new CV joint on. Should be nice, smooth, easy process. Welcome to trailspinTV.
Staking the tarp down so that we can drive the Jeep over it and not get everything all dirty and dusty from the ground. So keep things clean. Just staking it down because it's windy. That's the issue. Splattering grease all over the place.
Sure you want to do this? Sure you want to work on your own car?
It's a Jeep thing.
Oh, that's all right. Anything else you buy, you don't have that problem.
No. You got the Aldi gloves too?
Bro, these are real gloves.
Well, what's that big fat hole in them?
Leo set my gloves on a campfire. Thanks, Leo. They're so comfortable this way with the plastic stabbing me in the hand. I suppose that's a Jeep thing too.
Yep, it's a Jeep thing. Look at this tool case, right? We have an 8mm, a 10mm, an 11mm, a 12mm. Where's the 9?
Where's the 13?
Where's the 13?
Where's the 15? All the parts you need, all the tools and wrenches that you need to work on a Jeep are not in that toolbox. Kidding me. The drive shaft is just over the tarp. Like, I can't spray this. Might help if I loosened instead of tightened.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey?
Yeah. Thanks. What do you need a breaker bar for, Aaron says? Just pee-pee blast. And everything will be okay.
Moved a little bit. There we go. That feels good.
Yeah.
Oh. He's using another wrench for that extra torque power. If I can get focus on it.
Yeah, when your muscles just aren't big enough. I'm marking stuff. I don't really know what I'm marking, but I'm just making marks because the drive shaft is balanced. And if I don't put it back on the way it came off, I might get some vibration. I'm just gonna mark this, which is what this is attached to, right where each bolt hole was. Probably do some more markage later, but so I have to separate this from this. It's pretty much welded on there from heat and rust. Hey, it's lit, fam. My my upper whatchamacallit, since it's not a controller, is gonna hold the drive shaft in place. Works out.
Yeah, we had a person in the forum saying that Jeeps don't have
Jeeps
control.
don't have control arms.
And that's the lower.
This is the upper control arm. Or link. I don't think that's what he meant. I think what he meant to say was that Jeep Wranglers don't come with control arm bushings standard. These are aftermarket, so they do, but he never responded after that. So shout out if you're watching. That's a control arm with greasable bushings. Maybe you'll learn something today. So this rubber boot that normally holds all the grease in is missing. I mean, I don't know if we'll be able to hear it.
That
I mean,
grindy.
yeah. It's probably got dirt and all kinds of crap up in there, plus driving through all that dust. Since this is all missing, I don't hear anything obvious, but either way this has to be fixed. Hopefully that is our problem, but Roscoe's looking at it, it looks like it's a big bone. It's not a bone. So that's what it should look like. It's the new boot. And all the stuff inside that's clicking and clacking now. And they gave us new bolts. Shout outs to Terraflex. You know what they didn't give us? Stickers. Like, what is this? What kind of world do we live in that people don't give you stickers? We want to represent.
Instructions.
Because we don't know what we're doing.
Excuse me, sir. That's my sandal. Sir. Excuse me, sir.
Dog.
Dog. That's my sandal.
Chisel or similar. You tap around the edge. It's a little windy. It doesn't look too bad. Definitely doesn't have much grease in it as it did. Don't hear anything. I gotta get this snap ring off, which is gonna be a pain in the ass because I don't have snap ring pliers. Without them, it's just a total nightmare to get a snap ring off. I'm sure you all got tips though.
I feel like Aaron should be back soon.
I don't know if I have any.
Look at that sky. Stand right here. You're gonna get an epic shot of you. Like a superhero pose. Put your like knuckles on your hips, like this. Wow. Wait, you gotta do slow motion. Do you feel like a superhero?
Yeah, a little bit. It's only because I got this thing off in like 20 minutes. Otherwise, I'd feel like a piece of shit.
Adventure dog. Adventure dog. Adventure dog.
I hate snap rings. Yes, I do. I hate snap rings. How about you? Let me, hold on. Just hold on.
Okay.
I'll tell you when.
I'm ready.
All right, get that there. Oh! Damn it!
Using the palm method, pack the joint with the provided grease. Be sure every void is filled. See the YouTube installation video. I actually like that, how they say see the YouTube installation video. So there's an option to see that.
Yeah, and the video's done by Terraflex, so.
It's done by them to make sure that it's well made. The power of YouTube. How would you rate the YouTube video as compared to the Schmitty built instructions?
Well, I mean, this is a pretty straightforward process, but Smitty built instructions are, I don't know, not good. The pictures aren't good. I feel like with Smitty built stuff, you have to have at least some sort of mechanical knowledge or you're not going to be able to put their stuff on. This is pretty simple. I mean, really, it's only 8 bolts on one side, 4 bolts on the drive shaft. You get the drive shaft off. If you can get the snap ring off, then we just fill this with grease and we put everything back on the way it came off. So, fairly straightforward process.
Easy peasy. That looks so tasty.
It actually does. Look at the ketchup.
like raspberry, like looks like it's raspberry. Raspberry. But don't you love video instructions? I feel like I could become a surgeon if there's enough video content out there.
A surgeon, huh?
Will you allow me to do open heart surgery to you once I learn through YouTube tutorials?
Are you talking to me? Or are you talking to them?
I'm talking to you.
No.
I'll be top in my class in my YouTube degree. That thing just doesn't look right. With all that grease.
So much for these gloves.
Should have used the Aldi ones.
Well, I didn't want to ruin your nice gloves, because I'm sure this won't be the last time I'm laying under the Jeep. So it'll be good to have like clean gloves.
Great.
That don't have a hole burned in them.
I like the smell of grease.
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
It just has like good memories tied to it.
Yeah?
Like my grandfather's garage. Like whenever I would go visit grandma and grandpa. It's always like family.
The smell of grease reminds me of working on cars with my dad. It's a good, good memory. Even though he never let me do anything.
Thanks, Dad.
Learned a lot by watching him, that's for sure.
Hey.
Don't get any on the table.
Well, it's gonna be on the table.
No. That's the whole point. Just keeping the table clean. Camping, leave no trace.
We have a rag. Right? Let's say this is a thing of toothpaste, right? And you just have like a little bit left. Some people roll it, you know, they do this kind of thing, or they get a little thing that squeezes it out. You don't need to do that. All you got to do is go to a table or a counter.
We literally only need this much.
Put it at the edge. And then you glide it along. And there you go.
Yeah, look at all that grease he got.
It's all in here.
All right, squeeze it in. That's good. I mean, literally, it's like, it's just enough to fill all these holes.
That's like, you could brush your teeth 10 times with all that.
That's true, you could.
Now I can't touch my camera.
Go to rag.
A greasy
It's
rag.
covered in grease. I know, there's a couple that are up in the toolbox.
Maybe I should just rub my hands in dirt.
That's definitely not going to help your situation.
Why not?
Because the dirt's going to stick to your hands.
And then rub it on my pants.
Why would you do that? Why don't you just get the rags that are up in the toolbox that don't have tons and tons of grease on them? What's important is the story. It's not a how-to.
Well, what's the story?
The story is that this is going fairly smooth so far.
So far.
And we're enjoying the nice weather at our campground.
No, you hate the wind. You're lying.
Yeah.
There is no lying allowed on this channel.
I'm a big fat liar.
Yeah, you're fired.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you had that authority.
Roscoe does.
He's got his boss shirt on today, so.
Adventure dog.
Maybe he's got snap ring pliers. This one end is perfect, but the other one doesn't fit in the hole. I think last time I drilled it out and I almost killed myself. This drill caught it and spun this thing and...
Nobody has snap ring pliers. So we got...
I don't think that's gonna work for me. Yep. Should be good.
Woo!
Look at you go.
Snap ring pliers. What even are these?
Those are called picks.
Yeah, get you some picks.
I think Aaron uses them for his teeth.
Buy a Jeep, they said. And it'll be fun, they said.
Is it fun?
I'm having a blast. I didn't see any Toyotas out there yet. I haven't seen a single Toyota. Oh wait.
Well, I wouldn't.
That's just the Toyota frame body.
Here's Roscoe. Tied to a tree. Goes around here, around that rock. Around and around this rock twice. He went around. He's stuck on that twice. Roscoe, how does that make you feel? He's embarrassed. It's like the hardest part.
Yeah, this is stupid. Should be good.
If anybody knows these tabs, the end piece is supposed to wrap around and go through here, but Brandon cut it, and then we tried bending it out, and then it broke here, so now we just hammered it in.
And it's only got to hold for 4 more weeks. How much longer are we out here?
I don't even know. This is day 13.
Yeah, 4 more weeks. I mean, I could always go to the store and get another one of those things.
That's true.
Probably should.
We decided not to go to the hardware store.
Not yet. I'm going to put this back on, and then we're going to go get one of these things while it's on, and then I'll try to put it on while it's attached to the Jeep. I don't think it's going anywhere.
The thing looks fresh.
Yeah, it's because we don't go off-roading.
Yeah, we just sit in a garage.
In the middle of the woods.
We'll put it up on a rock though. In our driveway.
That's how I broke it.
We're done. It was actually pretty easy. Fairly easy.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. But it's only because I replaced the original CV joint like 5 months ago. So nothing was really rusted up or anything. All the bolts came off pretty easy, and instructions were very clear. Pretty easy to do. Hopefully that's the problem. But we're gonna go try to figure out if we can put it in 4-wheel drive somewhere around here and maybe crawl up onto a Toyota or something. Test it out.
You think we can go through the rest of the trip without any more repairs?
Jesus.
Check engine light's still on, or comes on.
Oh yeah, we still gotta check that. With the engine running. Thanks for all the tips, everybody. We're gonna do that today.
So is it transmission fluid's okay, right?
Yeah, as far as I can tell. When I started it up, it was that cold. When the engine was cold, and now it's just kind of idling. It's halfway up. Put it in dry, put it in reverse, checked it again. It's still in the middle. I'm gonna run it, do some driving around when the engine heats up, and come back and check it again. If it's that hot, then that's not the problem. I don't hear any.
Is that sway bar?
Sway bar. Yeah, that sway bar has been doing it.
You got any WD?
Yeah.
But that wasn't the original, the original squeak that we've been hearing. The loud one is not there anymore.
Yeah, unbearable.
I'll be the monkey on the Jeep.
Careful on that roof rack. That's an Amazon roof rack.
We're gonna see how one of these rooftop tents pop up or whatever. Thrown up. Aaron had bad luck on it last time. He fell off of it.
It wasn't fun. It sucked actually.
One of the dangers of having a tent on top of your vehicle is like a bunk bed. Wait. Up. Fancy. Just a couple zips and straps. Flip it over. Don't hit yourself in the face with the ladder. You're all set up. That's why people like them so much, because they're easy to set up. I don't remember what we left off at, but nothing really happened throughout the rest of the day. We tested out the Jeep. Not really. There's no squeaks, but we didn't really put it in 4-wheel drive, right?
No, we just went to Walmart.
Yep, we just went to Walmart, so it's ready to go. And last night, Ed came in. That's his rig over there, 4Runner. So we'll have these four guys, gals. I don't know what these cars are. These rigs, we'll have these 4 rigs tomorrow, seeing some cool stuff that probably not a lot of people have seen before. So, see you there.